I don't mind streaming. I have a subscription, I pay $12.99, and I get to have all my songs I ever wanted ever.
Is that the death of the mixtape? Is the mixtape dead?
No, it's just taking on a different form. The mixtape won.
Let my tape rock, let my tape rock, let my tape rock, let my tape rock.
We're making a doomsday mixtape.
Doomsday, like the world's ending? That's a tough one. Well, do you want to like amp yourself up, like bam, bam, sabotage? Or do you want to like shed some tears, like I will always love you?
The very last song on that mixtape.
Very last song on the very last mixtape.
Ever. Oh man.
To end the tape, oh my goodness. I feel like I want to hear some kind of like Mozart piece.
Logical Song by Supertramp.
Metallica, is that Metallica, Winds of Change, or is it Guns N' Roses? Winds of Change, it's Metallica. Anybody know?
Oh my God, this is obviously the hardest question of all time.
I'm gonna go with Groovy Kinda Love. Phil Collins was great at those ballads, you know what I mean?
When I was a kid, I got caught drinking, and I made a sad mixtape. That's true. I made a sad mixtape for me to listen to because I was grounded for so long.
These guys were like high-level DJs doing 8-track mixes in the 80s. Now we're selling mixtapes that people were buying once a month.
Like, I mean, it's all urban legend, but you heard about these guys who were driving Bentleys and off of mixtapes.
If you're selling 50,000, 100,000 copies, you're asking for trouble.
Do you remember this story? Do you remember that?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Oh yeah, of course.
That was in Rolling Stone, eh? Holy.
I don't know. You know, I try not to think about it too much, you know.
What do you remember about this?
Yes, I do remember it vividly. It's the Toronto Store's Rated. It's a Rolling Stone article from 1999, October the 7th.
This was like at a time that you could walk in to play the record or just to some of these sort of bigger names in Toronto, these record stores, and they would have like that area where it was just like the glass shelf where it was everybody's mixtapes.
The stores in the GTA, Greater Toronto area, were raided for the illegal sale of copywritten materials.
That was crazy, man. They sent SWAT teams to people's houses. People were getting busted, arrested, sent to jail, slapped with major fines for selling these things.
They tried to pin it on us. They came in the morning and they handcuffed us, took us to the station, fingerprint, that's it.
The crazy thing about this raid is like this whole thing is like a product of like the industry not understanding hip hop, right?
Mixtapes were getting really popular, and I think the record labels, you know, they just kind of looked at this as like, well, hey, you know, this is copyright infringement. We're just gonna come in and we're just gonna like shut this whole thing down.
For me, it was, the mixtapes was for DJs to get the music out there. People who are unknown, they should get a chance, right? They don't get a chance on the radio. You know, it should be on the mixtape, right? That's the only way. We didn't have no internet at that time.
Make no mistake, man. Those DJs were promoting those records. They were marketing those records.
Gene, come on, Gene is still there, and that's a testament to what he represents for the city and for the country, and most importantly for the culture, the industry.
As a scapegoat, like, I don't know. I don't know how to respond to that because, like, I mean, I don't know why they choose us. It's everywhere from barbers and stores. Everybody was selling it.
I think the essence of the mixtape is actually more alive than ever. It's coming back. It's huge. Like if you look at Spotify, all the streaming services, Pandora, it's the same thing that we used to do. You know, it's just maybe done a little with less love, maybe a little more with math.
I would say it's transformed. I would say like mixtapes still exist. I think people have just found different ways or more convenient ways to make them with the technology we have.
When it comes to music curation, I think people are still interested in what other people's perspectives are.
I don't think the mixtape is dead. I feel like it's turned into something that isn't really quite what people think is a mixtape. People are putting out mixtapes that have no mixing on it, no scratching, really no elements of what a real mixtape is. The mixtapes that I was selling when I was a kid, that is definitely dead. No question.
A mixtape is something personal, man. Like, you have to curate a certain vibe, certain artists. It's not like just a mix and match of just random things. And that's what YouTube is. You leave YouTube on for the whole day, it'll just play random all day. That's not a mixtape, you know what I mean?
That is what we listen to now. The music industry is a mixtape. Nobody just says, oh, I'm going to listen to all 12 songs of this now. It's very much I'm gonna listen to this song. Oh, I love this part. Oh, I'm gonna switch this now, next song. It's all, yeah, the mixtape won.
Let my tape rock, let my tape rock, let my tape rock, let my tape rock.